Legislative session was canceled today due to the arrest. Tonight, WPTZ's Allison Carey was able to catch up with Assemblywoman Janet Dupree as she arrived home in the district to get her reaction. Allison.
George, less than 24 hours ago, I was talking to Assemblywoman Janet Dupree about the newly proposed state budget and the details which she was hoping to go over in meetings today. Those plans were derailed when she and her colleagues learned that one of the most powerful people in New York State politics was arrested this morning.
There's going to be some anger that the shame has been brought on the Assembly. It certainly is not acceptable, and I don't think there's anybody there who's going to stand up and defend.
Assemblywoman Janet Dupree described the mood in Albany a day after the State of the State address as marred with bipartisan disappointment. Longtime Assembly Speaker Sheldon Silver turned himself in to FBI investigators. He faces federal corruption charges. While Democrats conferenced for hours, many Republicans, including Dupree, urged Silver to step down.
I would hope that he would have the integrity to step aside as Speaker, and he's got to be distracted. There can be no way that he can give the time needed or the focus needed to run something the size of the New York State Assembly.
Legally, Silver is innocent until proven guilty and does not need to give up his role as Speaker unless convicted. While it remains unclear if Silver will resign, political science professor Tom Conda says it will be difficult to fill his shoes, not only because of the extensive political capital Speaker Silver accumulated throughout his tenure, which started in 1994.
Anybody who comes in now is going to have to tread pretty carefully to make sure that they don't convey the sense of being corrupt at all.
Silver's arrest has slowed the legislature, which was already behind schedule because of the death of former Governor Mario Cuomo.
It kind of paints everybody, and people, I think, almost kind of roll their eyes and say, oh, there goes one more. The vast majority on both sides of the aisle, Republicans and Democrats, are serving in the state legislature because they care about the people they serve. Work very, very hard, do it for the right reasons.
George and Steph, as Dupree put it, things at this point are at somewhat of a standstill without the Speaker making decisions for the Assembly. The Democrats still need to make some appointments, and without the committees, the Assembly cannot pass legislation. I'm Allison Carey, WPTZ News Channel 5.